Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Well, I have said it before, and I will quite happily say it again. It is always a good day when I have something new from VISEART to play around with. And not only do we have a new palette from VISEART, we actually have the start of a new series, the Etendu, or in English, Performance series from VISEART. And the very first palette of the new Etendu series is this little guy, the Violette or Violet palette, full of gorgeous, as we will soon see, purple hues, duochromes, nude palettes, all cool hues for the purple lover in all of us, including me, and I'm not usually a purple lover. More on that in a moment. What the Etendu series does for VISEART is it revisits some of their most popular, now kind of chronicled, no longer available palettes. It reimagines some of the shades and takes some of the existing shades and kind of revamps them a little bit. This little guy, the start, being no exception. The Violette palette is the complementary palette to the Liaison palette, which I'm going to picture right here. The Liaison palette, you may wonder why, with my extensive makeup collection, I have only a photo of the Liaison palette and not the palette itself. Well, in the past, I have not been much of a purple fan. In fact, I generally used to really stay away from it, but I have green eyes, and so I am keenly aware that purple is the eyeshadow color to complement and enhance green eyes. So I have been making a concerted effort, and this is the first purple palette to really win me over. I already like cool tones, but I am so pleased with the look we're going to create today. So let's take a look at this. We have done away with the clamshell casing from previous years, and we have the new Etendu casing, which is this ribbon and this little trifold opening with a nice mirror. We have 12 pans. They are the size, just for reference, if you bought any of the Petit Fours, which I have the praline right here. As you can see, the pan sizes are exactly the same, and these pan sizes, just like the Petit Four, are now magnetized, so they can come out and be rearranged, because of course VISEART is for professional makeup artists, of course. So let's take a look at these shades. As I said to you earlier, we have duochromes and nudes and various shades of purple. And for me, because I'm not a huge purple fanatic, this kind of traditional purple and this wouldn't really be something, as you can already see, that I reached for. Nothing against them. They're not my thing, but there's so much in here for me to get a desirable look out of. Let's take a look at this on my arm. Here we go. Here is all 12, starting at the top from left to right. All the way over on the left there is the first shade. You can barely see it because it is almost the skin tone of my arm. But if you count over 12 with the duochromes and shimmers and those beautiful blendable mattes. So now that you've had a chance to look at it and hear a little bit about it, I am going to come back with nothing on my eyes, and we are going to recreate this perfectly plummy, dreamy, browny, beautiful, cool-hued look using the new VISEART Violette palette. So please stay with me, and I'll be right back in a jiff. Okay, so because I am purple averse, I am going to stay away from the deepest purples that are the most purpley, which really would be these three up here. Maybe this is pink, but these three up here. But there's enough in this palette for me. Let me take a little Goss brush here. I'm going to start with this color right here, which was on my arm in the swatches, but it is so similar to my skin tone that it's just kind of a really good one, I think, for me to just kind of set the eyes with. And you know my quick looks by now, princesses. So I go really kind of fast, but I really like this color to just kind of set the eye. I think that's really fun. I'm going to go in with the same Goss 16 brush and just kind of take this third color over here onto the brush. Now these are all kind of purple and cool tones, which I love. Believe it or not, my aversion to purple is an aversion to kind of a straight out stereotypical purple, which is in this palette, but not too much. So this already is kind of a purple look without it being something scary to those of us who veer away from purple. It's kind of, to me, the pretty side of purple. Let's see, I kind of want to run this little guy under my eyes too. And where should we go? I know that you guys would like to see me get a little bit more purple here. So, see now, I'm not, no. Okay, I'll go here. I'll go here. That's purple, right? See, and this is kind of a plum purple, which for me is, again, the acceptable pretty purple. I just don't like that electric purple, I suppose, is what I tend to veer away from. It's a very pretty color. I'm not saying I dislike it on others. I'm just saying on me. And this, see now this is purple, but to me it's perfectly pretty purple. I love the brown purples and the plum purples. So this is a purpley eye look, but it's a Rebecca approved purpley eye look. And this palette so far, I'm having a lot of fun with. So let's go in. I'm going to do a shimmer shade here, just on the center. I just like the shimmers, and I'm going to run it actually across most of the lid there. Have you ever used a bigger palette like this and then kind of forgotten which one you used? Please tell me it's not just me. Please tell me that is not just me. So I have a perfectly acceptable and pretty purple look. Let's get some mascara and some liner on and we'll talk about it though, okay? Stay right there. Okay, we are back. I have added on some liner and some Charlotte Tilbury push-up mascara this time, trying to rotate through all my mascaras. And I now have a purple-friendly, kind of plummy brown look that I am absolutely thrilled with. Absolutely thrilled with. Thank you so much, VISEART, for making me a purple lover after all, I think. I would love to know what you guys think. Everything else on my face is linked below for your shopping pleasure. Did you guys pick this up? Did you pick up the mink set, which is on the way to me, and we'll talk about it when it gets here. What do you think? And do you have the original Liaison palette? And how do you think this compares? I just would love to know all of your thoughts and opinions. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope you did. And as usual, the highest compliment you can give me is to subscribe to my channel. I would very much appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.